Hey guys, what's up, it's iFlynn here, and welcome to episode 19 of Warframes Beginner's Guide 2.0, and in this video we're going to be looking at different mods that will complement different types of playstyles, because we're getting into near the end, sort of the part, like the mid-tier of enemies now, where they're going to be dealing damage to us, and we're going to need that extra oomph and damage and utility and different things like that there. So we're going to have to take a look at like all these different things that we can go into to be able to hold our own in the different types of missions, because I was trying to play through the boss on Phobos and I realized that, you know, I had no way of getting my health back, I had no way of dealing massive damage whenever I needed it. So we're going to be looking at how to get mods that will, you know, make us do more damage or allow us to get health back, things like that there. So what I want you guys to look at is a mod known as, if I can find it, Life Strike. There we go, Life Strike. Now basically what Life Strike does, you have this ability whenever you're using your melee weapon. You have your melee weapon out, you're holding it in your hands. You can channel that there by pressing in, it's either, I think it's your right click on PC and L2 on console, I have no idea, but you're able to channel, and whenever you're channeling, if you have the Life Strike mod equipped and you deal damage, you're going to be able to get health back from the enemy. So whenever you're channeling and you hit an enemy, 5% of the damage you do is going to go back into your health. So you're basically like vampire leeching health off the enemy. So this is going to allow you to sustain your health, you know, whenever you're playing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this mod on. Not going to rank it up because I don't see the point in it. So I'm going to go ahead, put the mod on. It's a D polarity, so it shouldn't be too costly to put on. It needs 4, so I need to take off one mod. We're not going to use this setup anyway, so we're going to put on our Life Strike on. And I need to be doing corrosive damage, I believe. So let's go with my Fever Strike and Shocking Touch. And then we can go with cold damage, because why not? That's what I like to roll. And then anything else is pretty much a utility mod. We can go with Volcanic Edge, that'll make us deal blast. Or we could do this, we could run radiation and viral, so that's pretty nice, so we'll go with that. And yeah, so what this is going to allow us to do is actually steal life back from the enemies whenever they're dealing damage to us. And the reason I find that that was a big deal is because Saren, the reason I told you guys to get Saren is because she has a pretty high health pool. But I find that whenever I was running free missions on Phobos, the enemies were eating away at my health pretty quickly. So that's that. So where do you get the Life Strike mod at? The best place that I've heard of to get the Life Strike mod is actually on Jupiter in the Dark Sector mission known as Chimeria. So basically this is Dark Sector mission, Dark Sector Survival. At 20 minutes you'll have a chance to get this mod, Life Strike, or a mod called Vital Sense. Both of them you're going to need. Life Strike basically steals health off enemies, and Vital Sense deals more damage on critical hits, and you're definitely going to need that later on down the line. So yeah, try to get both those mods, Life Strike and Vital Sense. Dark Sectors are infested missions. They actually grant you a higher drop rate for resources and a higher credit booster type of thing. So go ahead and play Dark Sectors if you want to get more resources and credits, because they're pretty good. And that's pretty much that. So another thing I want to show you guys in this video is which Sentinel or Companion to go get. So if you go into your market, you go over to Equipment, you go to Sentinel Blueprints, buy the Carrier Blueprint, and then go ahead and build that there, because basically what the Carrier does, it's a mini companion that's going to be able to pick up items for you as you're running around. So yeah, it's pretty useful, because then, you know, you don't have to run directly into a health warp or something to pick it up. So I'm going to go ahead and start building that there. I haven't got any platinum to rush it, so that's fine. And now I'm going to go ahead and kill the bosses on Phobos, because that's what I was complaining that was hard. So this is my first time running this boss with, you know, what's it called? Life Strike on, so it might not go too well. You do have your revives, but I wanted to try and avoid using revives. So yeah, that's why every time I run this boss I always seem to die, and it is a boss which you can get a pretty decent frame off. You can get Trinity off this, and whenever you get Trinity, you know, you're going to be in the money. So it's an easy boss to kill, don't get me wrong. You're still going to be dealing a decent amount of damage, especially if you're using a weapon that has high-end puncher, but you know, it's 2 bosses actually, so it's kind of the one boss, but there's 2 bosses. I'll just say it's a boss mission, I guess. So once we get in, it'll be easier to explain. So we have your first boss, which is known as Vor, and then your second boss, which is known as Lieutenant Lich Krill. Obviously, if you're playing this with people, it'll be a lot easier, but because I was playing it solo, it was pretty hard to do. So
Captain Vor has teamed up with Lich Krill to take you down. Let's show them our true Tenno
you know, you still one-hit enemies, which is pretty good.
Is nearby. Seek and destroy. Vor's mobility could make him the larger threat. Observe their attack patterns and look for an opportunity to divide and
So basically, this is like a rematch with Captain
You're on the
Vor,
sensors now. You've
and then
been
he also
detected.
has a buddy called Lich Krill, which you'll have to fight again on his own later on down the line. But Lich Krill's a very easy boss to kill. It's a very lengthy boss to kill as well. Wrong way. There we go.
I see you.
So, I don't know, I'm doing this live, probably gonna die. But then again, I do have 2 buddies with me this time. Random players that join. I have no idea if they're like high in mastery or what, but if they're that far behind, they can't be too good players, because they obviously don't know how to utilize Parkour 2.0 that, or they're just spending their time moving out crates.
Alarms reset. They do not suspect a thing.
So, this Taliset's way too big. So yeah, this is where they're gonna spawn. Once you get up that platform, they're gonna start spawning. No enemies around, that's a good sign. Usually a shit ton of enemies would spawn in here. So saying there's no enemies, it's gonna make this boss fight so much easier. So I'm just gonna skip this. Gonna pop my miasma to deal a little bit more damage to Vor, and then gonna take his health away. And he's gonna spawn in all of his other enemies. So because I didn't have enough energy, what was happening is I wasn't able to hit miasma to kill all those enemies. So if it does come to that, you're gonna have at least enough energy to be able to, you know, use your life strike, which is channeling. So you're gonna be able to get your health back, hopefully. So yeah. So you just have to deal with everything else around you as quick as you can. So there's Vor dead. That's the first part. Now what's going to be the annoying part is Lich Krill dealing the slash bucks on you, and all the enemies around you dealing slash bucks on you. So that's what you have to look out for, and you also have to try to keep all of your health up. So the slash bucks is the thing beside your health bar, or beside my health bar, which was there. So you've seen it dipping down. So now I have to try to kill Lich Krill, and he's like a boss that goes in stages. You see he has pipes on his back? You're going to have to shoot those, and then they're going to start to burst. So like that there. And now he has to slam his hammer down. So he's going to slam his hammer down. Hopefully. Or not. But yeah, this boss is pretty easy, especially if you have teammates. But if you're trying to do it solo, it can be hard. And I know a lot of people do like playing it solo. So that's why I said, okay, I'll show him how to get life strike. And whenever he slams his hammer down, he's going to freeze. So you shoot the pipes off his back, he's going to slam the hammer down, then he's going to freeze. So you see the number of pipes off? I think there's 4 pipes. And then that's going to freeze him. So yeah, see the thing is, he's dealing a lot of damage to my health. So I'm going to show you the life strike thing now. I'm doing my channeling, I'm glowing, I'm hitting the enemy, I'm getting health back. See? So, that was the thing. Saren has a high health reserve, so that's why I was like, yeah. Choose Saren. Show them how to get Saren. Even though Vor is dead, he's going to keep talking. So Vor is probably the easier one to kill. It's just Lich Krill and all the enemies around you that's going to be dealing the damage. Nothing else is really hard about the boss. It's just all the slash buffs that are going to be happening to you, which is really annoying. Hopefully he slams his hammer down. Okay, and now you should be able to damage him once the final pipe is done and he freezes himself for the last time. You deal a lot of damage to you if he hits you with his hammer. Rest in peace, Cobra. See this slam thing? So he's frozen. And now you can damage him. He's gonna go into this immune stage right here where he swaps. Then you're able to damage him again. Gonna melee him, and then that's it. Easy boss. Now this boss fight is gonna allow you to get 2 different weapons and a Warframe. So it's gonna allow you to get the twin gremlins. It'll give you the blueprint. It'll give you the miter, which is a weapon which you have to collect the parts for from this mission, and it'll also allow you to get Trinity. And Trinity is the main reason why you want to do this mission, because Trinity is a very good frame. And might I just say, this scenery right here looks amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Miter chassis, Trinity chassis, and yeah, I see we dealt the most damage there, which is actually pretty funny, because I'm pretty sure there's people in there with better stuff than us, but yeah. It just goes to show you how much of a cut above you are watching the beginner's guides compared to other players, so you know there's that. You're pretty advanced now, and that just allows us to progress through the star chart. So you don't exactly have to go and get Trinity, but I recommend it. So yeah, Master Rank 4, and yeah, that's pretty much that. So you can go ahead and build the Trinity Warframe now, so you want to go ahead and buy your blueprint, you know. So that's pretty much this for this. That's pretty much it for this video. Trinity, definitely get her. I recommend it. I'm probably going to be using her. Going to install the segment. I have no idea what planet that gives us. Sedna Europa, is it? I don't think it's Europa, is it? Yeah, it must be. So yeah, next planet is Europa. Go ahead, progress through that there, and then I'll see you guys in the next video. If you like this video, please hit that like button below, and you want to see more Warframe content from me, please hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.